Hello all. Now I am going to discuss about microwave components, gyrator, isolator, circulator. So these are the components which are working under the principle of Faraday rotation. So that's why we are going to discuss first what is Faraday rotation. Faraday rotation in ferrites. So here a static magnetic field B naught is applied. A magnetic field is applied along the z direction. See, this is a x direction, y direction, and z direction is out of the paper like this. Okay. So if a magnetic field is applied along the z direction, that is out of the paper, and a linearly polarized wave is along the x direction, and it is made to propagate and it is made to propagate through the ferrite rod or ferrite medium that is along the z direction. So here along the z direction magnetic field is applied and a linearly polarized wave that is along x direction is made to propagate through the rod which is placed along the x direction. Okay, then the plane of polarization the plane of polarization of this wave will rotate with the distance, and this phenomenon is known as Faraday rotation. This phenomenon is known as Faraday rotation. Okay, so now I am going to explain clearly what is Faraday rotation. So see here, I said a linearly polarized wave is along the x direction. Okay, so any linearly polarized wave that can be regarded as a vector sum of two counter rotating waves. Okay, see, it is like this and another wave is like this. So any linearly polarized wave is nothing but it is a sum of two counterly rotating waves. Counterly rotating circularly polarized waves which are having the magnitude E naught by 2, E naught by 2. Okay, so if this linearly polarized wave that is along the x direction, if this wave is made to propagate through the ferrite rod and the ferrite rod is placed along the z direction. Okay, as a wave is moving in the ferrite rod, as the distance is going on increasing, this plane of polarization will rotate will rotate. So that is initially the wave having a phase of theta 1. After it is passing through the ferrite rod along the z direction, then it will have another phase theta 2. So there is a phase difference for the wave which is passing through the ferrite rod which is along the z direction. Okay, so here the ferrite rod offers different characteristics to the waves. So as I already told you, the wave, linearly polarized wave, is nothing but the sum of two counterclockwise waves which are nothing but circularly polarized. One linearly polarized wave is nothing but the sum of two circularly polarized waves, and those waves are moving counterclock directions. So here, if the direction of propagation is reversed, so initially the wave is propagating or moving from t is equal to 0 position to the upside direction, because z direction is nothing but that is out of the plane, out of this paper. Initially the wave is here, After some time the wave is moving upside direction. Okay, then because of this ferrite rod, what will happen? The plane of polarization or the phase will change. If I want to change the direction, that is upside to the downside, or if I want to say that this is a ferrite rod, if the wave is propagating from this port to this port, this is port 1 and this is port 2, then it will give a phase change of theta, for example. Now I want to start the propagation from port 2 to port 1, then it is also giving, or I can say that the same phase change will be offered by the wave. If the if the wave is moving from port 1 to port 2, if that wave is offering a phase change by moving that wave along anti-clockwise direction. And in the same way, if I offer a wave from port 2 to port 1, then also the wave will give the phase change by moving in anti-clockwise direction only. If the direction of propagation is changing, that is port 1 to port 2 or port 2 to port 1, there is no change in theta. It will give the phase change only in anti-clockwise direction only. Okay, so this is about the Faraday rotation in ferrites. Here, see, this is the practical ferrite medium I am considering. Okay, so here a two-port ferrite device is considered like this. This is a port 1 and this is the port 2. So a wave when a wave when a wave is transmitted from port 1 to is transmitted from port 1 to port 2, port 1 to port 2. It undergoes rotation in so this is a two-port device, two-port ferrite device I have considered practically. So this is a port 1 and port 2. So when a wave is transmitted from port 1 to port 2, so when a linearly polarized wave that is polarized along the x-axis, that is made to propagate through the ferrite rod, and the ferrite rod is along the z direction, z axis, then it undergoes a rotation in anti-clockwise direction. That is, first for the linearly polarized wave, it is having the phase shift of theta. If we measure the theta at the port 2, it will changes its direction, that is in anti-clockwise direction, that is there is a phase difference. Okay, similarly the same wave is passed from port 2 to port 1. First case, that is port 1 to port 2, it is having the anti-clockwise direction change, and the same wave is started to make a move from port 2 to port 1. Then also the wave will take the anti-clockwise direction phase change only. If the direction of propagation is changing, there is no change in the direction of this phase change. Okay, if we propagate the wave from port 1 to port 2 or port 2 to port 1, only there is a change of phase only in anti-clockwise direction only. So what it means is the wave will go the rotation in anti-clockwise direction, whatever the direction of propagation. So this is about the Faraday rotation. So the concept of Faraday rotation will be accepted by the devices, microwave devices like gyrator, isolator and circulator. So these are the three devices which are working under the principle of Faraday rotation. So this is the gyrator. Gyrator is a two-port device, port 1, port 2. Two-port device that has a relative phase difference of 180 degrees for transmission from port 1 to port 2. Okay, so here I am going to use the ferrite materials such that the Faraday rotation concept will be there and a gyrator. Okay, so Faraday rotation concept means there is a phase change of a wave from port 1 to port 2. So how much phase change? Here it is a 180 degrees phase shift offered by the gyrator. Okay, from port 1 to port 2. When a wave is moving from port 1 to port 2, there is a phase difference of 180 degrees. And similarly, there is no phase shift offering when a wave is started to move from port 2 to port 1. So this is the gyrator. Okay, so gyrator is nothing but when a wave is moving from port 1 to port 2, there is a phase shift of 180 degrees, and the same wave is made to propagate from port 2 to port 1, and there is no phase shift, that is 0 degrees phase shift for transmission from port 2 to port 1. So how the gyrator will offer only 180 degrees phase shift for only the forward wave propagation, and there is no phase shift for the backward wave propagation. We'll see now. So this is the diagram of gyrator, port 1, and this is port 2. Okay, so when a wave enters port 1, its plane of polarization rotates by 90 degrees because of the twist in the waveguide. So here I am having 90 degrees shift. Next I am having ferrite rod. Because of this ferrite rod I am having another 90 degrees. So total 90 degrees plus 90 degrees, 180 degrees phase shift will be there. Okay, and here this is the rectangular wave, port 1 end, and if we consider this one port 2 end, this is a circular. Okay, so here TE10 dominant mode in the rectangular wave. So here what it means is the wave is changing or moving from rectangular to, because of this twist, circular. Next outside we are having rectangular, this end, this will offer the rectangular waveguide. Okay, so here because of this twist 90 degrees phase shift will be offered. Okay, and the ferrite rod, we know that the ferrite rod will offer a 90 degrees phase shift in anti-clockwise direction when a wave is moving from left to right or right to left. Okay, so see here, first this is a port 1. When a wave enters the port 1, its plane of polarization rotates by 90 degrees because of this twist. Okay, so if we observe this diagram, this is TE10 mode, rectangular dominant mode. Next it enters the twist here. Because of this 90 degrees twist, the plane of polarization will have a phase difference of 90 degrees. So here this is a plane of polarization. After the 90 degrees shift, the plane of polarization will be differed by 90 degrees phase shift, right? So because of this twist, 90 degrees phase shift will be offered. Next what I am having, this ferrite rod, and again the ferrite rod will offer 90 degrees phase shift in anti-clockwise direction. Here the 90 degrees twist will offer anti-clockwise. Here also 90 degrees anti-clockwise, and those two will be added, and finally I got 180 degrees. See, this is upside and this is downside. Okay, so out of phase waveform will be received at port 2. Okay, so when port 1 to port 2, there is a 180 degrees phase shift. Next, what will happen if a signal is transferred from port 2 to port 1? Okay, so here the signal is started propagation like this. This is a port 2. Okay, after that Because of this ferrite rod, anti-clockwise 90 degrees phase shift will be offered. Okay, like this 90 degrees phase shift will be offered. Okay, next the wave enters into the twist. Because of this 90 degrees twist, that here there is a difference between twist and ferrite rod. Whatever the direction it is, the ferrite rod will offer a 90 degrees of phase shift for moving a wave in anti-clockwise direction. But the twist is not like that. When it is moving from port 1 to port 2, anti-clockwise twist. When it is the wave is moving from port 2 to port 1, then it will offer clockwise phase shift. Okay, so because of this 90 degrees, here I am having clockwise phase shift. Okay, so here anti-clockwise phase shift 90 degrees, clockwise phase shift 90 degrees, these two are gets cancelled. And what is the wave which is having a phase difference of theta? The same wave will be coming out from the port 1 without any phase difference. Okay, so that's why the gyrator will offer only the phase difference of 180 degrees for the wave transmitting from port 1 to port 2, and there is no phase shift when a wave is transmitting from port 2 to port 1. Okay, thank you.